Hello and hi there, people of the internet, welcome back to the Cosmic Camel stream. So, this is Thirsty Suitors, Chapter 6, and Chapter 5 was a big letdown. First time I was thoroughly disappointed after a session on this game. I mean, the game had its flaws before, of course, like it wasn't hard enough, and I mean, I'm not going to say it all again, because if you've reached this point in the stream, it means you were there for the previous ones, so you know what I mean. What pissed me off is how the writing took a wrong turn, in my opinion, because the writing was this game's saving grace from the very beginning, the one thing that had never let me down, that had always been consistently good. And then Bruno came along and destroyed all these games, flawless legacy so far. So yeah, I really wonder how the game is going to wrap everything up. My personal theory is we have two remaining chapters. Chapter 6 is coming and we only have one ex left, who is Andile. So we're gonna get to meet him and to resolve whatever issues he'll be having. And in the meantime, we'll be obviously doing side quests with Bruno, not because I find him nice, but because I want to see what kind of perk we get when we complete the side quest. And of course, at some point, we'll be going to the skate park to see Sandy again and face whoever is left in his organization, his cult. That's another thing with this game, it's always the same structure. And then, after this chapter, or maybe during this chapter if the game surprises me, who knows, we have the wedding to be resolved. The whole thing with Aruni, the whole thing with Jala's older sister, which has been like looming over us during the whole playthrough. This is the one thing we still have to deal with, and we haven't had a chance to tackle in any way. So let's hope this plays better than the last one, and let's get to it. Chapter 6, you're still a mess of contradictions. Oh, I suppose this is someone telling this to Jala. Jala managed to resist Bruno's sweet temptations. That was easy. Bruno's obnoxious. A victory for the home team. On the downside, those goddamn skatepunk kids tattled on Jala to OTC. Uncle. Well, she's been taking care of them, so when you start punching them in the face, consequences happen. Okay, you know what to do. Yeah, that's Bruno. No, Irfan, you're the little worst. I never want to hear from you again. Lose my digits. Whoa, rude and unexpected. Sorry. Had to wrestle the phone out of Aisha's hands. Where's my English gone? I suspected as much. Yeah, that was out of character. She's such a prankster. Haha. No, she genuinely hates me. It's not a prank. This is Irfan, by the way, for real this time. Sorry again. She's still pretty upset with you. Would you mind talking to her? What? Please, for me. So today's... Oh! Bruno left! I'd forgotten about that. At the end of the previous chapter, we had the usual, X conspiracy, the time when we get to see all the X's gathered, planning, we still don't know what, but planning something. And they mentioned Bruno skipping town. So we don't get Bruno as a side quest today. Maybe we'll get Aisha? Let's see. First, let's talk to the parents and cook something.
Talking about Aruni's wedding made me realize I've never heard how you two met.
I'm interested.
Oh, well, it's an uneventful story.
Parents only say that when there's something incriminating. Keep digging.
Yeah.
Daddy?
How does anyone meet? We were young, having fun.
Dad is way more likely to tell us the truth. I mean, he gave in when we pushed him about his, troubled youth.
Daddy. I want the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Well, we met at a demonstration during the time of the emergency. There was suppression of strikers and press, so I had traveled with some friends of mine to protest. And while I was there, what do I see? If not this fiery, tiny, beautiful woman
So they were activists. That's cool.
just kicking the officer that had
Yeah.
just lathi charged me so hard in the shin that he goes down. I knew she was the one instantly.
Tease her or preserve your life. Oh, no, no, no. Life is overrated.
Attacking an agent of the law?
Your father is being dramatic. I was just expressing my rights as a citizen. Vociferously. Enough, Arvind. She doesn't need any more encouragement for her antics.
Seems like we found the source to your genetic problems.
Okay, that was fun. Now we finish the cookbook. Oh no, we got some new ones. Perfect bonus. I didn't get that first. I had not noticed the perfect bonus. It means if I get, I suppose if I get super all the way to every one of my QTEs, or does it mean I have to completely feel the approval gauge? I'm not sure. Let's go for the Kathy roll.
Kathy rolls, a Calcutta delicacy. Spiced chicken thighs with juicy onions, spicy green chilies, and a hint of lime. Yummy!
Dad, I'm already hungry. You don't have to sell me on this.
Then I won't keep us from deliciousness any longer. Go, wash up. Remember that hand-washing song I used to sing?
No, and do not remind me. I'm begging you.
So I've got 9 steps. How? This is something I haven't figured out yet. How do I optimize? I think with 9 steps I can just keep my heat until I can power up. Or I could complement that because I can get a better multiplier, but that's a gamble. Let's gamble.
You are the most patient person I know, Apache.
Yes, yes, yes! No!
It's not hard to be patient
Good.
when you have such a brilliant student.
Heat multiplier by 3, that's very good.
Fine, let's get started.
Okay, yeah, this is going to make it so much easier.
To start with our marinade. Crush up some garlic and ginger for me, will you, Podidua? We're looking for a nice paste.
Because I think I'm gonna get to power up at step 3.
Well, I do love crushing things.
Ginger, garlic, our parents' hopes and dreams.
Yep,
You're
that's
doing
it.
so well. I'm getting emotional. I promise not to cry. You know,
You say
I
that
learned
every
this
time.
recipe to try to win over your party. It didn't work, obviously. She's a stubborn one, just like your Amma. Oh, don't tell your Amma I said that.
How did
You
you deal?
usually get on with everyone, Dad.
Alas, Patti is immune to the Jairatni charm, but thankfully your mother isn't. But let's keep these jokes about Patti between us. Hit the chicken mixture with some spice before we get too carried away.
I get to power up now. So starting with a compliment, if you get the right result, it's extremely powerful.
Jala, that was... What was that?
The power of the ancestors, Daddy.
Well, it was magnificent. You've redefined the meaning of impressive with this. It's mint chutney time. Remember how much your sister loves chutney?
Yes, Dad?
Aruni loved chutney so much, we started calling her chutney.
I remember, Dad.
You girls were so sweet. Where does the time go? It's like it was yesterday.
He's gone. Let's just blend it and move on before he pulls out the photo albums.
Yeah, we know when parents enter that state. Blending is my nemesis.
Nicely done. The way I see it, I'm not married to your Patti. I married your mother, and I have no regrets about that. Genuinely, I think Patti's disapproval was harder on her than it was on me.
Mm-hmm.
We need some filling for the Kati rolls. Cut up some pepper and onion for me, Jolly Banana. Not too finely.
I can super chop.
Have you considered becoming a chef, Jalu? You seem to be getting quite fired up. How about lighting the stove?
Dad loves to deflect when he doesn't want to give his opinion.
Maybe I should be the one taking cooking lessons from you. Fry up those chopped veggies first, and then toss in the chicken to get everything nice and cooked. Are you a witch, Jala? Because that was magic.
Okay, getting there. Getting
Her
there.
exes would say so.
I wish you could remember more of my mother, Jalu. You were so young when she
Yeah,
passed.
she was never mentioned.
She
up
was
to
a
now.
wonderful woman, though she didn't handle things with Chandra well. I'm sure she had regrets. I can't complain. It's your auntie who had it much worse. Parts of the family still don't speak to her. Arama, she meant well, but she worried about appearances, reputation. What did the neighbors think?
Yep.
It ruled her life and ours. That's why when raising you girls, I wanted you to know you could come to me with anything.
How to break patterns of abuse. 101.
I didn't want a home full of secrets, brushed under every rug, for everyone to walk around on eggshells. Oh, speaking of which, time to whisk up an egg so we can fry the parotas. What a pro!
Okay, I got 3 stars.
One of the things we really wanted to do for you kids was accept your partners unconditionally. That's why we
Cool.
welcomed Ahmed and Tyler back in the day. We'll accept whoever you end up with, Jala, as long as they make you happy.
Even Jennifer.
Daddy, I'm thinking of getting back together with Jennifer.
That little balaki putta. Oh God, you're joking. Don't do that to me, Jalu. I have high blood pressure.
We still don't know why they disapprove of Jennifer too much. Was it the age gap thing? Or because maybe they see her as the one who pushed Jala away and made her skip town? I'm not sure.
Now, come. Before the fillings get cold, fry the parota with the egg on one side. Then we assemble and feast. Incredible, Bodidua. Simply incredible.
This looked good. Even with this game, simplistic art style. Oh, is that what happens when you get a perfect? When you get
So,
40?
what do you think?
This is perfection.
Yeah, that's it.
Exquisite kati roll, Jalu.
Come
So
on,
that's
Dad.
how
No,
you get the bonus. You reach 40. I mean, whatever the maximum approval score is, if you reach it, you get a different cutscene, and you get the perfect bonus for the item.
Don't change a thing. The flaky parotas, the tender chicken, the bite of raw onion. I'd love to compliment you more, but I have to finish this while it's still hot.
Okay, one more. So yeah, you do have to play your cards well, using your bonuses.
Let's make fish fry. The trick is in the marinade. Everything else is quite straightforward.
I wonder what else she's been marinating on.
What was that, Jala?
What did I do and how much trouble am I in?
Really, Jala? Can't I just want to teach you how to make fish fry without having some ulterior motive?
No.
I assume every cooking session is an elaborate emotional trap.
Let's just get started, Shall we? Start by washing your hands.
We're trying this.
I really appreciate all the encouragement you've been giving me, Ma.
No, no, no. Yes! Yes!
Thank you. I've been trying.
Not the best, but not bad.
Very good. Score the fish in one direction, not too deep. We just want to allow the marinade to sink in, not slice the fish into ribbons. Even Party would approve. What am I saying? Maybe I should lie down. So, Jala,
Uh-oh.
So, yeah. Come at me, mother.
how long exactly are you going to spend doing nothing in life and living in your childhood bedroom?
Deflect.
So you did have an ulterior motive.
What is wrong with you today, Jala? You're in such a mood. Take some of that aggression out on the ginger garlic paste instead, will you?
So let's super crash. Ooh, this is stressful.
I really
Yes.
am an incredible teacher. Chandra
Ooh.
told me you've been helping her
These
and Tyler with the skate
high-speed
park
A prompts
situation.
are stressful as fuck.
Is it not going well? Is that why you're so touchy this morning?
I'm deflecting all the
What
way.
could possibly be stressful about seeing my ex who hates me every day?
Well, I don't approve of the goings-on in the park. I've never trusted mascots. That's why I never took you girls to Disney World.
What? That's why Auntie C snuck us there? I thought Amma just hated joy.
Now, add the turmeric, coriander, Kashmiri mirch, garam masala and cumin to the paste. Then finish with a dash of lemon. Well done, Jala. Touchdown! That's what they say in basketball, no? Whether things go well with the skate park or not. I hope you won't let that influence things with Tyler. She's been through enough, don't you think?
Tyler wants to keep our relationship strictly business, and I'm respecting that.
Sorry, I really tried to keep a straight face.
Oh, that's how it is. Okay.
You only have one sibling, but somehow you're the third favorite child. That's gotta sting.
Coat the pomfret with the marinade, Jala. We don't have all day.
So I'm going with the use your heat at every turn route. Like I'm going super with the cooking every time, and I'm not sure is the right way to do things because I'm not even sure I'm going to reach 3 stars in the 2 remaining steps. Especially if I keep missing my QTEs.
Good. But don't get overconfident.
Okay, I'm getting 3 stars.
Set the fish aside.
But I'm
to
not getting
rest
the
and
perfect.
Marinate for a bit.
Oh no, I hate it when she makes these recipes metaphors for our emotional failures.
That's been every recipe so far. Come on,
Don't you think
get
you've
used
let
to
the
it.
situation with Aruni marinate long enough?
What am I supposed to do? She won't speak to me. I'm attacking.
No. You know what? I was planning to apologize, but now I'm the one who's pissed at her.
Forget taking responsibility. Let's assign blame, baby.
At this rate, she'll be married and have 3 children before you two actually talk. Forget it. Light the stove, Jala. That's something even you can't get wrong, no?
This is unfair. And I'm not the one
You
letting
won't
the situation
completely
marinate.
embarrass me in front of Party. Given your attitude, I'm sure I already know the answer to the question. But still, I'll ask. Are you planning to stay in Timber Hills?
I'm
Look
deflecting.
at that. The oil is hot enough to fry the fish now.
So it is. Put the fish in the pan gently. I don't need you getting burns on top of everything else. That's good.
Oh, almost. So yeah, we're getting the usual cutscene. I wonder what it looks like for her when we
How
do
is it, Emma?
a perfect recipe.
Crispy on the outside, flaky in the middle, spicy, a little acidic.
So, perfect in every way.
Your overconfidence will be your downfall, Jala.
Okay, 2 recipes. That's our usual morning routine. Oh, Bruno, finally. Okay, it's been so great to catch up, finally. To bounce, but keep in touch, blah blah blah. Don't say you'll miss me, it'll break my heart. I won't. Even though the idea of breaking your heart is tempting. Message undelivered, this number is no longer in service. Perfect. Perfect. Also, I'm rejecting him and I don't have to deal with him. He's not in the list. That's Andile, I recognize the hairstyle. That's cool. I actually did not want to be nice to Bruno, so... Spinning platforms? What's that? Is that the skating challenge? See? Let's see. Oh, I'd like to reach 1,000,000 points as well. Let's talk to Soundy first. Because if there's a skating challenge...
My challenges will test you.
Yeah.
Not just your body, but your very soul.
Oh, there's so many. Yeah, because I skipped the last ones. Okay, shit. Okay, let's go. Let's take them in order. Jump off the zip line and land off the rail. Okay, good. I mean, they're teaching me. Cool. What do I get? Just reaching level 20. Okay. Okay, another challenge. Okay, so they reveal paths I didn't know existed. So that's cool.
You think my bear cubs are in my thrall, under some kind of compulsion? No, I don't control them, Jala. I've set them free.
Learn to wheelie, yep. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Cool. So, there are manuals in this game. So that allows you to link combos together, I suppose, just like in Tony Hawk. Yep. I'm doing it right now. 3 manuals. So that... Okay, the other one. Okay. Right age. Okay. Okay. Cool, I'm learning stuff.
You've always felt that
I'm
no
getting
one
an
understands
achievement because of my
But
S ranks.
give Barefoot Park a chance, Jala. This is where you truly belong.
Okay, it's one of these. I can't make a mistake. How do I get this one? No, I'll restart. Okay, let's just take a moment. Okay, the camera won't show me the whole thing. I think the one floating in the air is at the end. Wall bounce. Can I just skip? Yes, I can. I do not want to see the full cutscene every time. Drop, go left. Here, jump. Left, right, drop. So far so good. Well, I stopped one, so I'm not I'm not getting them all, but it counts as practice. Where is the rests? Okay, what's the route here? Oh, we're supposed to do a 180. So many of them. How do I get them all? I mean, I know the only way to complete this is to get them in succession. And it's not that I can go faster, it's just, you know, execution. No! Speaking of execution, maybe I shouldn't jump there. Don't jump. Or maybe do jump? How does this work? Jump early. I'm gonna try jumping early. There's gonna be a way to chain up this. The first time I got it, but by breaking. And this is designed to be completed in one continuous fluid motion, so there's gonna be a way. No, if I don't jump, I don't get the rail. Okay. So I need to jump. The question is, when and how? There. No, no, no! This is rather unforgiving. Like, if you make one mistake, you're done. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. I can't win. Okay, let's explore the rest. But then that's kind of counterintuitive. Oh, I suppose I can go from the rail to this. When do I get this one? Only 5 left, but how do I... Okay, I'm still alive. Maybe I can still do this. Neither too early nor too late. Still not the right way. I didn't get this one. And 4 to go. How do I get this one so far up? Okay, one more. Then I'm skipping it because I'm getting bored. Maybe I'll just skip this one and go to whichever teaches me a new skateboarding move. That wasn't expected. It's a good surprise. Actually, it's a nice surprise having challenges that teaches me how to play. How do you even... Oh, yes! Oh, I see, I can do this. Okay. I'm still missing some links. But at least I know how to get the last one. No. This still feels wrong. And this felt wrong as well, but that's because I suck. Come on! I did it! Oh god, oh my god, 0.77 seconds left on the clock. Woohoo! I wasn't sure I would do it. Okay, one last challenge. Well, I'm saying that, but you know me.
You left this town behind to change yourself. But did you ever think that you should have tried to change the town instead?
That's a good point. Okay, neon burgers, no. These are too stressful. Spinning platforms. How does this work? Oh! Oh! This is easy. He said, famous last words. Oh, the fast ones. The fast ones are a problem. I'll get to time myself more. Shit! When do I jump? This is really tricky. $15 seconds. Okay, that's a lot. Well, there is some RNG in this challenge. Like, where the first platform is something I cannot control. Yep. Almost there. That's a bit unfair. Like, see, I have to wait this time. And this time as well. Because the platforms are not always at the same position at the start, which is bullshit. There you go. Whew. I don't even remember what slimy jaws do. Let me check. Items. Lowers an opponent's attack. Okay. How long? 40 minutes of streaming? Okay, I'm gonna talk to Aisha. This is going to be yet another battle with someone I've already faced. We'll see. Yeah, again? Why? This is lazy.
Your phone owes me big time for agreeing to meet you.
We should make the best of it. Can we skip? Okay. Thirsty Suitors, I'm giving you one last chance. If through dialogue I can skip this battle, you win. If this is another formulaic boss battle, that turns out to be unavoidable. I'm gonna be pissed at you, game.
Maybe it'll be a good thing for us to spend time together.
Yeah, we get on like ammonia and bleach.
Let's start over.
Whatever. I hate this, I hate you, and let's get it over with already so I can meet Cece for pizza.
Oh shit. What's with the sparkling life bar, Aisha? Can I summon your... I cannot summon Irfan. So... Okay then... There aren't any vulnerability slots either, so I think there's a trick to this fight.
Oh, Sergio!
Yeah, she's invulnerable.
Okay. You are on a skateboard. You're going 100 miles per hour. You realize there's a rail you have to nose grind ahead of you. But there are 5 people tied to the rail. You can turn right, avoiding them. But there's a single skater there, and you'll kill them instantly on impact. What do?
This is a trick question. The trolley problem doesn't have a right answer.
Trolley problem? Never heard of it. Are you avoiding the question?
Everyone knows the trolley problem. You're messing with me.
Womp womp. That's the sound of your time running out, loser. You should be studied. For real.
This is impossible. Can I just throw a basketball at her?
I don't think you can brute force this one.
Indeed.
That's cool. Okay, this is new. So, okay, I cannot skip the battle, but this follows a different rule set. So, yeah, cool.
Look, if she sees you taking this seriously, she might too.
Okay, Jerkarutna. I'll give you one nobody could get wrong. When was Timber Hills founded?
1862.
Wrong! It's 1858, obviously. God, just like you to not know the most basic thing.
How many people casually know their town's founding date? What kind of teenager are you?
Okay, no taunts. I mean, no taunts will work. Attacks won't. Why even give me a turn? Oh, she hits hard. Oh, I can summon Chandra. She'll help.
Auntie!
When do we get to talk again? I mean, attacking her is useless. Okay.
You are on a skateboard. You're going 100 miles per hour. You realize there's a rail you have to nose grind ahead of you. But you can turn right. What do?
I'd hunt down the person responsible for putting me in that position.
Elaborate.
This is clearly a setup. I need to find the sadistic weirdo at any cost and make them pay.
You're saying the right thing at least.
See?
I don't trust you to have the fortitude to follow it through, though.
How do I prove myself to you in this situation?
I won't let you get past me. My purpose is to keep everyone safe from
So
parasites.
she's raging,
Hey,
so
looks
that
like you got
means...
it. Her emotional walls are down.
Indeed.
Okay, so this is just, you know, a normal battle with extra steps. It's nothing revolutionary. I mean, she's raging. I'm going to use a skill like Rage Attack level 2. There you go.
You consider yourself a legend of some sort. I don't know why.
I never called myself that.
Anyway, if you're not a poser, you'll have no problem answering this. What is a skater's greatest pride?
Whiffing hard and getting absolute battle scars.
Wouldn't most people say bailing is a bad thing?
Those people obviously don't skate. It's the best part, the camaraderie you feel exchanging stories, showing bruises, surviving, smiling, getting back up, your filmer cheers. It's the heart of skating.
I actually agree.
Uh-huh.
I still don't like you, but I can respect your prior dedication to anarchy.
So you're impressed, okay? And now I'm whipping your ass. Do I get my willpower even if I can't damage her? Oh, I can damage her! She was still impressed for a second here. I could have used that.
I'm doing better than you thought, aren't I?
Your brother brings home a girl, and she starts hanging around for a bit. Your dad loves her, your brother loves her. She's the kind of effortless badass you want to be when you grow up.
Okay, I wonder who you're talking about now.
But then, your dad gets sick. The worst period of your life hits you and your brother, and she vanishes. Now, every time you see her, you are so goddamn mad. What do? You could try.
Okay, that was fast. I did not double tap A there.
I think you deserve more than my words anyway.
So, you're giving up?
No, I'm committing.
You should be committed. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna be there for you, Aisha, from now on. I'll be your nemesis, your skate coach, your auntie, whatever you need. I'll be there for you.
Ew! I didn't expect you to actually understand.
Okay. There you go.
I don't feel good.
Say uncle.
And never.
And
All
are you
these
still
years,
shocked?
I've wanted to fight you. Now that I've got you, I'm gonna take my time enjoying this.
Stop it. You don't even hate me anymore. You done?
So, where do we go from here? I want you to set that speed.
I'll admit that your presence bothers me less. It's
See?
like exposure therapy or something. Like a mold.
Guess you really grew on her.
Yeah, we're mold now. See? This is better.
Maybe Cece and I will see you around the body shop or whatever. But don't hover. Like, we want our space too, obviously.
Of course, Aisha. You make the rules.
We're getting really strong. Party ride, okay, that's a new attack, a new skill. Andile! Oh, you're hot. I mean, obviously Jala only dated hot people. Hi, it's been a while. Jala, meet me in front of the body shop, okay? So this is the X of the day. Do I get another skating challenge before I bail? I'm just gonna check whether there's a new move somewhere in there. And maybe I'll just go freestyle for the 1,000,000 points, because I like that.
Out there, all that awaits you is judgment, recrimination, responsibility. This is where we come to be free.
Oh. That's... Oh. I don't know this one. Quick turn before side jumping. For shorter rails, try rapidly pressing B before landing. To turn as soon as possible, also try... Okay. So quick turn at the end of the rail. Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, it's just fast execution. Not that hard. I suppose... Oh, purple mist sneakers, cool. Sometimes the frame rate tanks for no reason.
Because I wanted you to see the truth, Jala. There's nothing terrible going on here. Nothing dangerous.
I am not suspicious at all.
Is give these lost children a home, a dream, a purpose.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I could... I'm angry with myself. I did that a million times during the challenge and now I fail. I didn't grab on! Okay. Best starting point is on the roof. So let's just get there. Or get the zipline from here, it's the same. No! Shit. I can save this. I can save this. Ah, come on! So close. Oh, I'm really sad now. I won a million points. I didn't get it. I thought it was good. Ah, missed. What the? Didn't mean to do this. Finally. And yes, I expected an achievement to unlock. Thank you very much. Woo! Okay, this is done. Do we get to speak to Tyler now, or is it just back to downtown? I think it's back to downtown. Yep, let's meet Andile, who said in the previous chapter that he doesn't even qualify as an ex, so I wonder what this is about. Hey, I'm thinking about what you said, let's talk more. Fix the dance floor lights, if you can keep up condensed, auntie. I'm here for you. Auntie has wisdom and you youngins need it. Ha, I'll see you at red thingy. Later. So we're up for a dance challenge. Okay, we had that already against Sergio, but... I think I need to talk to Salma first.
You want to dance with me? All right. Meet me at the dance floor. I'm not expecting much, though.
Here goes. Oh. Okay. Interesting
you really
stage.
Think you can keep up? Because I don't slow down for beginners.
If anything, you'll guide me, right?
What are you, one of the Cubs? Do you need help with calculus homework too?
Maybe
All right,
I do.
Enough chit-chat. Shut your mouth for once and let your body talk instead.
Okay. So I'm not getting 5 stars, but that was a stealth attack.
Careful with your knees. We might be foes, but I do respect my elders.
I don't take you that seriously, babe. We're frenemies, if anything. Or maybe a sibling relationship. I always wanted a younger sister.
But that'd make you the middle child. And then how would you stay daddy's little girl despite being the objectively worst daughter?
Uh-huh. So are we doing this, or are we doing this?
I want to set this dance floor ablaze. I never do half-stepping, and I always go full throttle.
Fine. I want it on the record that I'm only doing this because I love this song. The fact that not even your ceaseless yammering can ruin my vibe right now, a testament to how good it is.
Oh, I got 5 stars? I didn't know I could achieve that with a perfect score. Cool. So, do you recognize my talent?
Yeah, little busy right now.
No. You're back to basic NPC mode. Okay. Where's Andile? Oh, over there. Okay. So what's your deal?
Indeed.
Nice car. I'm ready.
They've been marinating on what to say to me for years. Better to just get it over with.
Oh, they've got moved.
I'm short on time, so forgive me if I skip the meaningless small talk and speak directly. I've got the talent search I'm organizing and judging. I've got deadlines. I've got bills. I've got social obligations.
Get to the point.
I wouldn't disturb my peace confronting you if not for Tyler's well-being.
Sounds like a brag, yeah.
Oh, I get it. You're the only one who has Tyler's best interest at heart. Unlike me, huh?
Let's give them some credit. They did also humble brag about how booked and busy and important they are.
Yeah.
You make people feel special. You gas them up so much they don't realize they've been completely isolated. I'm here to make sure you never rope Tyler into that cycle of torment again.
Oh. Love the vibe. So space, is it? Space. So they're only here as Tyler's best friend, thank you very much. Their beef with Jala totally isn't personal, babe.
Andile moved to America from South Africa in junior year, just after Jala and Tyler had one of their more dramatic breakups.
So some of these weren't dramatic?
The entire class ended up taking sides. As the new kid without any idea of the complicated history between them, Andile became a battleground in their romantic rivalry.
Oh my god. These people's lives are exhausting.
You started confiding in me about your relationship with Tyler, getting my sympathy, making me believe your version. I thought Tyler was a monster, and I fell for you. Forget the false pretenses of our brief relationship. You stole years of friendship with Tyler from me. That's what I can't forgive.
Do you really need me to admit that I was jealous of you two so you can crow about it?
This isn't some petty argument. I thought you understood me. It was transformative meeting you. That's before I realized that you weren't actually interested in me. You just wanted to get between me and Tyler. I don't need resolution from you. I don't think you can actually change. The one thing I do know, your cruelty has no bounds.
Okay. So what are your vulnerabilities and...
You struggle against your culture, but I embrace the support mine gives. You are trapped. You are lost.
Yeah, this
That's
is like
why you
a...
jump from one relationship to the next. Why
gives
you
like
lie,
tribal
cheat,
vibes
evade.
from outer space. And I like the combination.
You're searching for a home, but you're looking in the wrong place.
It is too early in the day to be read for filth like this. Maybe even too early in the year.
They could have at least had the decency to get us drunk beforehand.
I'm not returning cruelty for cruelty, Jala, even though it would be entirely justified. I pity you. Your ancestors are turning over in their graves. Mine are standing shoulder to shoulder with me, making me stronger.
Looks like Andile's so mad at you, they're having a personality crisis. I mean, it's obvious Andile replaced you as Tyler's best friend the moment you left town. But don't you think they're being a little overprotective for just a friend?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try being decent here.
No, that's just my jealousy and paranoia talking. Besides, it's none of my business.
Your emotional growth is so boring. You were so
Sorry
much more
about
fun
that.
to be around when you were a mess.
You'd love it if I lost my cool like everyone else, wouldn't you? I refuse to let you get under my skin.
So his weakness is family pressure. His weaknesses were revealed, name change, and splashback damage. So yeah, he's Kwame now, which is a reference maybe I don't understand. So what happens if I go full damage?
The spirit of Timber Hills!
Okay, usual damage works. What state is it? Oh, I'm impressed now. Okay. I think this doesn't affect summons.
Oh, Sergio!
Yep. And he's raging. Phew. Oh! Oh, that
Tyler
hurts.
and I are hosting an international African music festival next month. What have you ever done to give back?
Auntie!
Which will remove my impressed status, give me back some health. And he's still raging. Ouch. No, he's not raging anymore. Yes, is
I
he?
wear
No.
whatever self the occasion calls for. And this occasion calls for your annihilation, Jala.
Okay.
Mom!
I don't want to make changes to my body. And I know what I'm shaped like. What people assume when they look at me.
How's that positive and how is that a jab directed at me?
When people say non-binary, they think of someone petite.
Oh yeah, okay,
non-threatening.
okay, that's what you're referring to.
Me.
Yeah, sure, you don't owe anyone androgyny.
Sometimes I think, why try so hard to fight the inevitable? Maybe if I conformed, I would be recognized. Understood.
You'll lose yourself.
You could try to cut off parts of yourself to fit people's expectations, but where does it end? Would you even be you anymore?
What do you know about what it's like to be perceived in a way that's completely different to how you feel? You know, I used to wonder if the reason you and Tyler could live so audaciously is because you're so American. You come from a culture of the future, always thinking about who you could be, not who you must carry within you. You had the privilege of being anything you wanted without question, and you chose to be the worst. You know, it's so funny how when we met, I was doing really bad, and you were just the queen of everything. But now I'm successful, sexy, and financially covering my parents, while you're crashing at home and everyone hates you. So funny, girl.
You seem like you're trying really hard to convince me you're doing great. I don't know, Andile. I'm getting the distinct feeling you're not as secure as you claim to be. In fact, I'd say this little performance of yours reeks of insecurity.
Maybe a few top notes of desperation?
Yeah, he's doing
You
too
know
much.
what? Fine. Maybe my culture can't handle me. Maybe my family won't ever be able to understand me. Forget them. My real family is the friends who never judge me and never pressure me. If my heritage hurts, why bother? Leave it behind.
You know what? This could be so much more interesting. Like the whole thing of being non-binary in a culture that doesn't necessarily accept that it's a thing. This could be handled, I think, much better, especially since tribal cultures, like pre-colonization cultures, were historically way more accepting of alternative gender identities and sexual orientations before the white colonizers came. Homophobia and transphobia were brought in by the Europeans, were brought in by white settlers. And I mean, you can see this in the travel journals, the travel logs that the early colonizers, you know, they had to keep, they had to write those in order to give back accounts. Oh, I'm missing words here. They had to testify to send back to their kings and queens and whoever was funding their expeditions, they had to testify and to give accounts of what they were discovering. And if you read those, if you read excerpts of those, and they are easy to access online or in museums, you'll find that they were baffled by gender and sexual fluidity among the natives. And so they erased that, we erased that. And now we have a character like Andile, who seems to be struggling with, his ancestry and his tribal heritage and his, non-binary identity. But everything I said so far has been unaddressed. So I don't know what to make of this.
Throw me in that melting pot and put on the lid, baby.
And he's like, okay, maybe and of course I obviously this is going to be countered, what he just said. This is going to be debunked, because it's going like the modern route, like going, oh, you know what, if my ancestry, if my culture, my legacy, heritage, they don't do well with my gender fluidity, so maybe I just have to throw it all away and redefine myself. And of course, this is not, given what kind of game this is, I'd be betting my right arm that whatever happens next, the next line of dialogue is going to tell Andile he's wrong, that he can reconcile the two. But what of everything I just stated? Iconoclash.
Wait, what just happened there?
What always happens when kids break from a traditional upbringing? Chaos. Their attack is making them vulnerable too.
I can definitely relate.
No, really?
Indeed.
Seize opportunities. The weakness is exposed. Try taunt. You don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, I was thoughtless in high school. Newsflash, we were all teenagers. Thoughtlessness is practically in the job description.
I think I'm out of summons, yep. So do I have some items I can use to reveal your... So we know the megaphone is stupid, so... Raging, okay.
Hard to think about sad shit when everyone's fighting to buy my drinks and play my music.
Yeah, no, we're not taking you seriously now. As Jala said, you're overcompensating, so it's painful how much it shows. That didn't do much.
If neither glove fits, pick the one that hurts less.
So you're still raging? Why did that make so little damage? Oh, okay, I picked the wrong one. On the mighty side boom. There you go.
Don't you dare pity me. I'm telling you I'm better than you. You hurting me changed me for the better.
So, which one between you seem completely lost and I'm sorry for what I did?
Not everything needs to be some great narrative of overcoming adversity. I hurt you. It was shitty. We could just admit that. But Andile, I don't think you have any idea who you really are. You're just bouncing from one extreme to the next.
Fine. The truth is, I'm a mess.
Yep.
I'm scared of being disconnected, but the idea that my family and community might reject me hurts more. I'm all over the place. I only tell my parents good news. I only tell my friends funny stories. I'm afraid I'm gonna be found out as a fraud in my industry every single day. I'm beyond boundaries, but am I beyond understanding? Will I always feel impossible? I don't want to compromise who I am. I contain multitudes, feminine and masculine, South African and American.
See,
I'm all of these things,
I told you
and yet
so.
defined by none of them alone. God, it feels so good to just say that all out loud. I feel stronger.
Wait. Did we just accidentally give our opponent a pep talk?
that was the point all along. What was that?
I've spent a lot of time not being able to stand being myself. I kept looking for someone else to validate me, but now I know. I'm the only one I'll ever need. I'm adaptable, resilient, rooted, and I promise you this, it won't be me who crumbles.
No, we're just gonna make up. You know we are. Looks like items. Do they always work? I'm not sure. Okay, so anyway, you're thirsty. I'm gonna exploit this. Oh, that hurts so much. Did he kill himself? Yes! Let's make up. See, this makes sense. Making
know
up with
what,
Bruno
Andile?
didn't make sense.
I'm happy you and Tyler are friends. You've been a better friend to her than I have. Hard as that is to admit. I'm sorry that what I did to you two got in the way of that. It was selfish. It was stupid. I know you don't owe me anything, but I really am trying to be better. I hope you can give me a chance to prove that.
I have to admit, this conversation has made me realize I have myself a little less figured out than I thought. For now, I'll reserve judgment.
I can work with that.
Send me a text if you ever want to talk. I mean, you've clearly got my number.
Okay, nothing else to do but go home. And the shortest way is over there. We didn't see Tyler at all today. Oh, I could have bought some items. I mean, I did use them after all. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm just hopping by the shop. Because actually, in the end, the items that matter the most are the ones that allow me to reveal weaknesses. Do you ever close?
Cece and I are thinking of taking a road trip to see some concerts in Olympia. When I asked why she didn't ask Aisha yet, she told me she was working up to it. Those girls are weird.
Okay, I have tons of money, so... Sounds like corn. I spent, okay, 5,000 concheros, whatever that is, the in-game currency. Okay, let's end the day. Raid the fridge, go have a nice moment with Dad, get carried upstairs. And say what tomorrow
By my count,
is bringing
you've
us.
confronted all your exes. Apart from Tyler by now.
Yeah.
Unless there are others I don't know about, which would be fine, of course.
I'm scared.
Save the worst for last, as they say.
What are you most afraid of?
Death, dismemberment, Tyler stealing your soul and using it as a pincushion.
I still have no idea what to say to Tyler. If she even wants to resolve things.
Think of it this way. No matter what you say or don't say, it can't get much worse between you, can it?
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Wow, that was cold. I didn't think the old man had it in him.
What I mean is, you've come this far. And with Tyler, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
And that's it for today. That was not as disappointing as last time, but still I can feel it now. I'm playing this in autopilot. Funny thing is, the game objectively gave me new stuff this time. Like the battle with Aisha, where dialogue was more important than fighting options. The new skating moves that I had to go through challenges in order to learn. That's all fine, but the formula, it's always the same every day. I mean, the game can sprinkle a little bit of novelty here and there, but it doesn't distract me from the fact that I get to do the same basic shit every single day in this game. And it's getting old. I mean, even the dance challenge with Salma, it was just the same as against Sergio. Down to the same moves. So I think this game suffers from a lack of ambition. Or maybe a lack of budget, I don't know. I don't know what the devs had in mind. Because it peaked between chapter maybe 2 and 3. And then when it had laid all its cards on the table, it fell flat for me. It plateaued, to be more precise. There's nothing to keep it as exciting as it used to be. It's not getting bad or anything, but I'm not having half the fun I used to have with this. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going all the way through. I mean, I've come all this way, I've come so far, and there may be only 1 or 2 chapters left, so yeah, of course, we will see the end credits to Thirsty Suitors. I wish I was more joyful doing it, is all. And that's it. Thank you for joining me. You know what to do with this shiny subscribe button. You know what to do with this follow button on Twitch. And, you know, if you feel like commenting on a YouTube video, please, by all means, knock yourself out. In the meantime, you know, blah blah blah. Have the best life you can. Hugs and kisses if you want them. And I'll see you in the next video. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.